Hey everybody, Charlie King here with you, Director of Instruction at Reynolds Plantation and the founder of New Rules Golf School. And I want to come to you this time with the October-November video newsletter. So in this video newsletter, we're going to talk about four things. We got four topics. The first one is going to be our Red Zone tournament and winners. The second one is going to be, we like to highlight one of our success stories. This one comes from our online students, Dwayne Rice. The third thing is I'm going to give you an offer that a lot of you I don't think can refuse. We'll see. But it's the best offer really I've ever given on a golf school, and I'll tell you why when we come to that. And then the fourth thing, we're going to be talking about the hot topic right now, which is belly putters. So it's going to be a separate video. Make sure you click on the link. There's a link, the email that got you to this video will also have a link to that belly putter video. All right, so first, we wrote a book 6 years ago called Golf's Red Zone Challenge with Rob Akins. And so every year here at Reynolds Plantation, we have a contest that basically goes by that book. And so it's something to motivate and inspire us to work on our short game and have some fun as it relates to those short game shots. So we had 20 of our member coaching students sign up for the Red Zone Challenge. So the first step is those 20 or 21 went and played a 9-hole, 100 yards and in tournament. So every shot we've got 20, 40, 60, 80 in terms of pitch shots, distances. We've got a bunker shot, we've got a couple of chip shots, we've got a lag putt. And so we get the score and then we have a handicap. So then from that, we get our 5th through 8th place. So we had a couple of chip-offs to figure those out. And then numbers 1 through 4, we come back to the academy, to our short game area, and we hit 2 shots in each of the 6 categories with a scoring system to come up with our winner. And so this year our winner was Phil Prim. So congratulations, Phil, and congratulations to all the participants and then the ones who were in the top 8 places. Number 2 was Ray McGinty. Number 3, Tim O'Leary. Number 4, Claude Moldenhauer, and Claude, this was his 2nd year in a row being in the Final Four. 5 was Carl Stolemeyer, 6 was Joanne McDade, 7 was Susan Swift, and 8 was Casey Porche. So thanks a lot for being involved, and good job. Make sure, and if you haven't done it in the past and you're one of the members here at Reynolds, get involved next year. Secondly, our success story this time is almost hard to believe. It's probably very hard to believe, but I know this person personally, and I know that it's a true story. So the funny thing about the story is, the person I'm talking about, his name's Dwayne Rice. He was about 6 years behind me in high school. He went to the same high school that I went to. So he's from the same hometown that I'm from. And, didn't really know what I had been doing since I left and vice versa. And at some point he took up golf about 1.5 years ago. And so somebody had been helping him, and, he was struggling and had gotten to the point where he was about a 30 handicap. He'd go out and shoot 105 or 110. And so this person who had been kind of semi-helping him said, yeah, there's this guy. I don't know his last name. His name's Charlie. He's not far from Atlanta. You ought to check him out. So he went and Googled, and he found my website, and he found the online program, New Rules Golf School Online. And there will be a link in this email as well if you want to check that out. So he joined that at the end of June, followed the steps, was very dedicated, by the way. I mean, he practiced quite a bit during that period of time. And by the end of September, he sends me an email and says, you're not going to believe this, but I went from a 32 handicap to an 11 handicap in that 2.5 month period of time. So you can choose to believe it or not. It's happened. And since then, I was in Colorado. I'd gotten back. And with him being in Atlanta now, he came and has taken a lesson or two. And, it's legit. He is just systematically getting better, and so he was able to get a lot of that going through those step-by-step videos that we have at New Rules Golf School online. So take a look at that if you haven't already. We're seeing a lot of success. We're seeing a lot of great feedback. It's a great alternative if you're not able to get here and see me in person or one of my staff members. The third thing, all right, we've got a date that it's probably because it's the week before Thanksgiving, could be because it's late in the season, but for whatever reason, we've got a date that has not filled up for our golf school. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this offer and see how many people can take advantage of it. I hope a lot of you can. But what I'm going to do is this. It's going to be based on when you call in. So the first 2 people that call in, I've never had put the price this low, is going to be $700. All right, so the price is normally $1,800 to come to a golf school. So if you sign up, either the first or second caller, you get it for $700. The next 2 callers are going to get it for $800. The next 2 callers are going to get it for $900. The next 2 for $1,000. The next 2 for $1,100. And then anybody after that will be $1,200 up to our limit if we get to that point. So take a look at it. Take a look at your schedule. Take a look at, if you've been thinking about coming to a golf school. I doubt if I'll ever have the price this low. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll have another date like this down the road. But in general, I don't feel like I'm going to do this again. But we've got a date that, because of where we scheduled it, has not filled up at this point. And it's going to be a win-win deal. We're going to get more people in the school, and you're going to get it at a much better price, best price you'll ever see. So if you're interested, make sure 407-699-1660, and it'll start from the time this email goes out to everybody on our list. And you'll be talking to Robin, more than likely. And then the fourth thing, our belly putter video, make sure in the email that brought you here that you click on the link below that and listen to the instruction and my thoughts on why the belly putter is so hot and why you might want to take a look at it. So thanks a lot, and keep up the great work, and we'll talk to you soon.